Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm excited to play some more Final Fantasy. I have been slowly working on my Island Sanctuary. I'm at rank 9, I believe rank 10 we get flying. And I can finally access all of the island, instead of just the stuff that I can get to on foot. But, before we start off, a little bit of housekeeping. First off, I believe today is the last day to get on Epic Games for free. You can get the Cube Ultimate Bundle, which includes Cube 1 and 2 and the like soundtracks and all that stuff. I have not played Cube 2. I really enjoyed Cube 1. It's a little like puzzler, like kind of Portal-esque, where you move cubes around and do colors and stuff. So if you like puzzle games, pick those up. I grabbed it the other day. I'm gonna have to check out Cube 2. So definitely check that out. But otherwise, I'm very excited to jump into this and do some more stuff. I got my Dark Knight equipped, my beautiful Dark Knight glam that I'm very proud of. Truly one of my favorite glams that I have so far. I love this weapon most of all. But I haven't checked in and done any of my stuff today. So we got our foraging expeditions. I have to upgrade my granaries still. I'm also down a bit for this week's agenda workshop. So I'm doing ropes and ribbons, so I need like a ton of vines and stuff, so I should get those. But let's check in on our pastures and our critters. Our pastures and gardens. I also started releasing little guys, minions, because I just hadn't done that. Okay, looks like nothing to gather here, so let's just water our garden plots. I got some, I believe, wheat and I forget what the other crop is. Some of the purchasable crops down in the lower tiers, and then I have my gathered ones up here, parsnips and pumpkins. But I just did, I think, onions and aisleberries the other day. So I'm just trying to have like a good bit of each crop. So I'm slowly buying 2 sets of crops from the produce producer. tomatoes and wheat. That's what it is. And I've unlocked the point where, like, I technically could pay the produce producer to, like, manage this for me, but I need the XP at this point. I got my little sylphs here, chilling in my garden. I got a tiny bulb up there. I believe I have a fairy as well, a pixie up there. All right, let's get our stuff from our guys. I've been trying to get all the rare ones. So I have the black chocobo and the ornery caracal and stuff like that. But I'm definitely missing quite a few. I didn't even realize that there like were aurochs to get until yesterday. So I've been going around. I've been trying to have high quality food for them. But I just upgraded my pasture so I can have like 20 animals. So once I start running out of space, I'll just start replacing the base versions of the rare animals. So I'll get rid of the regular dodo and the regular caracal. I never picked up an island nanny. I just, the first one I got was a billy. I just got very lucky. And I can get rid of the opa and stuff. But I wanna have one of all the rare ones. Cause like if I'm not collecting rare creatures, then what's the point, you know? So alright. Let's go into feed mode. I need to make better feed. What do I got for premium feed? I can do potatoes and cabbage. You will be Irish today. There we go. It's got me 30. Should be plenty. And I'll just have to plant some potatoes and cabbage. Next time my my garden gets freed up. It's good to know that all of these creatures will all just subsist on potatoes and cabbage, and in fact love it. I don't have to worry about specializing diets. I guess they all are technically herbivores. Except for that, I don't know what a goblin is, because it's not based on anything. But Glyptodons, I think, were herbivores. And everything else here is, because it's like an ungulate or a bird. There we go. So we got... Oh, perfect. This will leave me 15. Or a little less than 15. So it'll be enough for almost a full thing. And then I believe I built a lighthouse that I can go collect XP from. I don't know if I have any outstanding upgrades. This is... They're working on that. Working in here. Trying to see if there's anywhere they're, like, jumping around and going, like, look, we did it. I did that one. There, those people are working. This is definitely finished. Here's my other little self. Lighthouse I just did all the way up here on the bluff. That's a tall lighthouse. I mean, I guess that's the point, but... Give me some XP from that. Yeah, because they do their little happy jump around when it's... renovations have finished. I can see the moon up there? Nice. Cool, we got a cool 2.5k XP from that. Then I don't think... I'll double check over here, but I don't think this needs checking. I think this is already done. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I do have a quest. Interesting. Who's questing this? Melissa's Furball. I must say, I love what you've done with the place. Look how many buildings there are. I feel right at home. Anyway, the curious courier told me to tell you it has a message for you. The irony seems lost on the halflet. It has one job. Just the one. Okay. I was gonna... I think there was something I saw... No, that's the exporter. It's the tower exchange. Exclusive wares? There's something I saw the other day that was, like, available through here. Tyrion items. Oh, you can get dyes, that's what it is. I wanted to get cherry pink dyes, so I'll buy one of those. Because I have to dye a new item for my Red Mage Clan. Contact! Contact from Mistress Tataru! She's currently admiring the island from offshore, and will soon meet you on the inlet to the west. Okay. Oh my god, the Furball has another thing for me? Well, let's go finish this, and then we'll go talk to the Furball. Oh yeah, I got my little seahorses and little ocean guys out this way. Nona, how is life on the Isle treating you? Apologies for the short notice. The felicitous Furball has been keeping me abreast of your progress, but I couldn't wait any longer to see it with my own eyes. It seems you've constructed workshops, granaries, and other amenities besides. I trust the mammoths have been a tremendous help. Wonderful. As you can see, I've invited a few of our mutual acquaintances for a little tour of your accomplishments. I hope you don't mind. I heard from the Admiral that you landed a permit for an island sanctuary, so I thought I would stop by and offer my support. Ilfir here is along for the ride, so to speak. And less you worry, this is only our first stop on a tour of the Ciel delays, so we'll be out of your hair before you know it. Is that you, Grand Storm Marshal? Can't believe they would assume I don't recognize him. Aye, Ensar Slafferson at your service. Half surprised you recognized me without the uniform on. I mean, you got the goggles. On occasion, the Admiral is of a mind to force a leave of absence on me. I thought I'd take this opportunity to have a look around the island sanctuaries, and seeing as this fossil has nothing better to do. After sauntering onto me ship without a word of warning, he now sees fit to disparage me. The way he barged into me cabin, I thought he was fixing to drag me off to the jail in Miskivvies, not on some damn pleasure cruise. Lucky for this bastard, I'd been hoping to get a closer eye on the Admiral's new venture myself. Somebody needs to steer the website aright in these new waters, so I came along peaceful-like. If me thrice-damned body don't finish me off first. Don't push yourself, Ilfir. In fact, you should consider a sanctuary yourself. Solid ground, warm weather, and a fresh breeze for the rest of your days. You plainly at your noggin, spouting such poppycock. But you may be onto something. When the sea's got no more use for me, Better to welcome the end on land and not rot in that old cabin. Instead of an end, think of it as a new beginning. And should you require assistance in procuring permits or trading partners, Taru's boutique is at your service. We ask only to share in any discoveries you make along the way. You've got it all figured out, eh? If you're that keen, might be as I take you up on your offer. See if the whelps won't haul out some pigs for the roasting when they visit. And here I thought you were completely opposed to the idea. Instead, you're planning out supper. Just to be clear, I'd better be invited. Ugh. Pirate voices are hurting my throat. No doubt you'll join as well, Nona. Grand Storm Marshal of the Maelstrom ain't invited to no shindy of mine. Now, were you to come as a pirate, might be as I'm open to the prospect. Stubbornness only grows with age, they say. Having seen this isle and its effects on the obstinate firsthand, I'm convinced the Admiral was right to chart this course for Limps's future. Full glad am I to have made the trek. Hear, hear. I'm awfully curious about the other isles as well, so I'm afraid we can't stay long. More than anything, I'm glad to have found you at ease here, Nona. I call that mission accomplished. Lane, take me, I nearly forgot. I have something for you. The Admiral intended to deliver these to you herself, but as you're aware, one in her position can scarce move freely. And I would be remiss if I did not make it a point to inform you she picked them out personally. Personal gift from the Admiral? On that note, I believe it is time we see what the rest of the archipelago has to offer. I very much look forward to seeing what other accomplishments you've made when next I visit. Bye! Thanks for visiting my beautiful island. Oh, they gave me outfit. Oh, I love they gave me jorts. I have jorts. I can't believe it. They've entrusted me with jorts. I'm gonna have to drop those off soon. But first, we have another vision. You've made superb progress with the hideaway, I must say. Very fine work. I suppose this is as good a time as any to teach you the recipe for crafting an iron hatchet. With the iron hatchet, you'll be able to acquire new types of materials from the trees around here. You probably could have used one before, it's true, but I wasn't about to suggest it without taking full measure of your character first. Other mammoths may be content to be murdered in their sleep, or while awake in many cases, but not I. Which is all to say, mind where you swing that thing, I'll be watching. Cool, we got an iron hatchet recipe. Let's make that. Oh, perfect, we already have everything we need, because I've been getting so much iron and quartz in the course of, getting, was it Luca Granite? Because the only good place is with Luca Granite. There we go. Put this in gather mode. Let's see what else we can get. The only good source of Luca Granite is right next to a bunch of iron and quartz, so... Alright, let's see what new materials we can get. Anything new from Palm Tree? Coconut! We can get coconut. That's Palm Tree. Okay, what about from regular tree? What's it called? Tuolong tree. Resin. Cool, and then there's the apple tree. Can I get, like, more vines? That would be great. Beehive chip? Beehive chip? What is a beehive chip? Like a shard off of a beehive? Alright, let's see if we can find a mahogany. That's gotta give us something. Bonus as well. Nice, we got our, oh, it's calories for that. I was hoping it was, island experience. I think there's a mahogany up here. Thought there was anyway. There it is. Wood opal. Ooh. Wood opal. Alright, let's see if we have... Did we get any new... No other new tools, feeder restraints. So why don't we go... let's get some... I'll just grab some vines on the way, but I think I'm gonna go do a couple rounds of hemp gathering. Because we're almost to level 10. We're like halfway now. Oh god, I forgot that the Titan Mounts music is like so intense for riding a horsey. Oh, I'm drinking today the new Coca-Cola Creations, the Y3000, which claims both to be futuristic flavored and also that it was co-created with artificial intelligence, is what it says on the bottle. And the only flavor I can really pin down is, like, vaguely fruity. Which, in a sense, like, it does taste like all my interactions I've had with ChatGPT. Which is to say... vague and unsatisfying? It's pretty mid. Like, it's not bad. I'm going to finish this bottle. But it's weird. Like, it's definitely, like... Because at least, even with the creations that I didn't like before, that were, like, fruity, I could still, like, pin them down. This is, like, it doesn't commit to any flavor that's in it. Which is a weird thing for a soda to do. Like, it's not full-on, like, LaCroix levels of idea of flavor. But it is, like, it tastes like ChatGPT described what a strawberry tasted like. And then they made a soda off that. Like, it doesn't taste like any fruit. It just tastes like the like, platonic ideal of fruit as seen through, like, by an X-ray through a lead sheet. Like, there's definitely some information that made it through, but it is not a satisfying amount of information. But, like, it's fine. It's sugary, and it's carbonated, and it tastes okay. I just wish it committed to any of the flavors in it. So... that's a shame. Oh, I was going to, we're gonna do tribal quests after I do another round of hemp gathering. But I was going to try and do some of the solo mount gathering. I've been doing farming for the mount whistles in the Heavens Ward extreme trials, right? So the other day I had Sephiroth, Zurvan, and Nidhogg left, and so I'd done Nidhogg several times, and so I was pretty confident in doing that on stream to just farm. But I was like, okay, I'll give, like, Zurvan and Sephiroth a try, and then I got the mount on my first try for both Sephiroth and Zurvan. And I was like, oh, shit, well, I was gonna practice them, so I have some time. So I'll just go practice Nidhogg. And then the first time I went and tried Nidhogg, I got that. So I just have all the birds now. Like, I have every bird now. I have every bird now. So there's no farming with that. And then I got all the Kamoys back when there was the all the Kamoys and the Fey Groover when they had the Tombstone event. So like the next things that I haven't gotten are the Guibers, which I can't solo. Because that's all the Shadowbringers stuff, which is like level 80 extreme trials, which I can't solo with just a... Oh, I haven't actually flown the fire perk yet. But I can't solo those with just a 10 level advantage. So, I'll have to figure those out with some friends, but... Let's actually see. I have a little calculator that'll tell me if there are any rare animals on the island. Nope, looks like just Ornery Caracal and Star Marmot, which I have both of. Okay. I was thinking about going and grabbing one of those if they were around, but I don't see them. So let's do let's see. I also changed this. I found out that they updated this so that you can sort it by expansion instead of sorting it by the like weird areas and having like Mordona and like Elpis in the same area or whatever. So if we're doing tribal quests, let's start with the Arcosodra. Because I don't have to change classes to do that. What's my rep so far? Yeah, so I'm not gonna hit Bloodsworn today on any of them, but God, I love the Prelude so much. It's such a good theme. Like it's because it's like so quintessentially Final Fantasy. It just gives off that like it's so like magical. In like kind of a simple way, but in a way that's like impactful nonetheless. Now, let's get these anemones, because these are the most annoying part. And then we can probably fast travel to the Great Work. That said, I do really like... Is this the Sothic Lantern? I like Sophia's theme. I like had only run base Sophia once. Just to like get access to the rest of them and to progress that storyline. And I wasn't super like enthralled by the Sophia fight, but like having gone back and grinded the extreme one, like the mechanics are so cool. I love that like the stage is a giant scale and it like shifts back and forth. Yeah, okay, we'll fast travel to Great Work so I don't have to worry about swimming all the way over there. But yeah, I definitely have quite a bit of the extreme mounts to go, but I've got everything up through Stormblood, which is kind of insane. Being able to just buy the Kamoys really did help. Alright. Let's just take this sucker out. There we go. Easy. It's like a little turtle. But yeah, I have really enjoyed playing Dark Knight. Like, I was very scared at first of playing tank. As someone who's, like, new to like, this is really my first real MMO. Aside from, like, I played some WoW as a kid, but I didn't know anything beyond like, oh look, I'm gonna be a blood elf because they got pointy ears, and I think that's cool. And like, isn't that so edgy that they're like blood elves? But you know, I never got beyond like level 10 as a kid, and I've tried a bunch of other MMOs and just bounced off. So like, the fact that I fell so naturally into Dark Knight is still baffling to me. Has some steaming victuals and Amra. Enjoy your food. Fly my brand new robot over to the Sprightly Radiant. Here is your food. Alright. Let's go turn these quests in, and then we can get working on our Omicron and Labyrinth quests. But like, the tribal quests have been one of the most fun things in the game for me, which is wild because they're like completely optional. And I know so many people who've been playing this game for a while, and they're like, oh yeah, I should go back and finish the tribal quests. I'm like, you didn't immediately grind them as soon as they became available? They're the best thing! I got my new Wondrous Tales I gotta look at. Maybe I'll do a couple, I think actually the Extreme Trials in there are Shadowbringers ones, so I can't solo those. Let me check my currency. How am I doing? Because I ended up spending all my causalities on new gear, so I haven't been able to upgrade my Vanderbilt weapon yet. Alright, let's head to Bestways Burrow. We'll do our goldsmithing ones real quick. But, like, the Labyrinth quests have been so good, because, like, getting to, like, help the Ashenford Labyrinth Nay Counseling Way, and like find these creatures who were created for an apocalypse that we averted, right? Like, help them find new purpose is like so cool. It's like they don't know anything beyond like prepare for disaster. So it's so cool. It's like, oh, we're gonna teach them about, like, art and cooking and music and radio. Alright, audio recording component. That's high quality. There we go. Extra on there. We'll drop Master's Mend. I've like not seen any crafting guides, essentially. I feel like every crafting guide I've seen in this game has been like a macro of like the order in which you gotta use your skills, and you have to like meet at least certain requirements and stuff. I've not seen anyone do like a breakdown of like, hey, these are the, you know, which actions you should use when, and here's why. Here's a good, like, hotbar layout and stuff like that. I feel like I haven't seen any of. Same with PvP, honestly, although that might just be I'm not looking in the right place. Because I had to do a little bit of PvP for glamour stuff, and that was rough. I'm sort of getting better at the crafting stuff, but like I still don't know what maybe a third of my actions do. And when frickin' not I can only think of Dawn Guard. Why can't I only think of Dawn Guard? When the new expansion comes out, they're gonna add even more stuff, and I'm gonna be so lost. But it is gonna make it easier for me to work on stuff like the Splendorous tools, because I am clearly, like, under-geared for that. So just having an extra 10 levels on my crafter, it's gonna be so helpful. Got my little goat. I love some of these mounts. It's so fun. Like, I get why people, like, will pick a mount they have and just, like, always ride that mount, but I have to keep Mount Roulette on. Because, like, the closest I came to that was I have the Cavalry Drake up here. Because when I was real early and I didn't have many mounts, the Cavalry Drake was, like, the symbol of my completion of the Amalja quests, so I was very into it. But, like, I have to keep Mount Roulette on. Because there's so many good ones. I have to use all of them. These are upgrade components, and these just need to be normals. These are easy. Man, doing the prototypical retrieval quest is gonna suck. That's my least favorite of the Loporrit quests, just because I feel like every time I go out there, I get sideswiped by some creature. Because I'm not paying attention, and I forget that goldsmiths, or crafters in general, don't have the same, like, hide from enemies thing that gatherers do. So I will just walk slightly too close to an enemy and get one shot. So I'm gonna have to be careful here. But like, I'm riding a T-Rex. There's so many good mounts. I don't want to, like, only ride the T-Rex, but I gotta give him some love. Look at him, he's beautiful. So I think I will probably just have Mount Roulette on forever. I could probably, like, weight it in favor of newer ones by taking some of the, like, really, really old ones out. What are these? Have I never seen this enemy? Weird. By doing a favorite Mount Roulette instead of a standard Mount Roulette, and then just taking out some of the, like, really, really basic ones from that. You know, like the black chocobo and stuff, but... But, like, even my company chocobo, I love Cheap Crop. I don't want to ever take him out of my Mount Roulette. Because he's a cutie pie. And I love him. Here we go. There we go. I stayed high enough up that I'm not... Like, look at him, he's pink. And he's got pretty armor. Like... Alright, let's just teleport back into Vestos Burrow so I don't have to worry about getting ganked. Have some more of this vague cola. But, like, am I just supposed to, like, not ride this dog and have this banger play? Like, come on, I have to ride every map. I need to, like, pull up... I know there's websites that let you do, like, a checklist. So I can see, like, exactly all the mounts I have and which ones I still need to get. Aside from the, like, paid ones. Oh, I should stop by, I should stop by Ul'dah and put my, new, short shorts. My new jorts away. Yeah, it's gonna cost the same amount to go to Ultimate Duel from here as it is from Ul'dah, so may as well just use my return, drop those off. How's my retainer doing on adventures? Done, so I should swing by her. Nope. Off by one. There we go. I just, like, have fully not geared her up. Oh, cool, maple syrup. You can hold on to that. But I'm just gonna wait till she hits level 50, and then I'll buy her level 50 gear instead of like gearing her up as she's still leveling. All right, let's swing in the quicksand. We'll drop off our island gear. I think they also updated the armor. No, I can't store these in the armor. I have to put them in the glamour dresser. Oh, there we go. Drop those off. But yeah, I still have to go to the, Yeah, it's actually cheaper to... Wait, what? It's cheaper to go all the way to Ultimate Duel from here than from the moon? That's so silly. But, yeah, I still need to get the Rathalos mount and stuff. I think folks have been more focused on... I got my hippo cart, too. More focused on grinding the new Endwalker stuff than the Rathalos fight, which is fair. But I know there used to be, like, quite a buzz in the Free Company for running Rathalos, and now there's not as much. Everybody's running Hydaelyn. Alright, let's get some clumps of Bryophyte. And then we'll jump down to, I think, probably Abode of the Ea is where one of the Grebulophs is. I can always check. And then Ostracon Deca Octo has got to be Reatara. Get all these wind crystals. I am so close to, like, capping out on wind crystals. I'm gonna have to sell some. Which I do not mind. I'll take that money. They sell for a lot. Oh, they're up by Omicron. Okay, this has got to be Reatara, yeah? Yeah. So we'll go to Reatara, we'll fly back to Omicron, grab those, and then we can jump back up to, Alpha 4, or whatever the base camp for Elysium is. Okay, got one. Got two, I guess. Got four. Cool. We got that easy. Jump up to Omicron. Drop these off with the all-purpose service units. Alright, let's grab these Grebulophs. Hey, bud. It's probably not safe for you. You should probably chill out and not be in an area full of robots that are going haywire and want to kill you. I appreciate your adventurous spirit. This is not safe. You are a tiny little otter, man. Alright. Oh yeah, I got my my nightmare the other day. I finally have all the horsies. A4 research, that's what it is. But then there's stuff like, I still haven't gone back and done, like, Delta Escape. Like... Which, like, I unlocked it, so I know enough to, like, know that the Omicrons are clearly connected to Omega. But I, like, never went in and actually did the raids. So I just fully have no understanding of what that is. Alright, that's those. Let's take a look at our Wondrous Tales. What do we got? Okay, World Leader and Limitless Blue I can do. I've done those before. Maybe not World Leader, though, because that's got knockback, which is really annoying. Let's try Limitless Blue. I will swap to... Dark Knight, and let's do Unsync, and then Heaven's Ward, Limitless Blue. I haven't done this as tank, actually. I think I've only done it as Dragoon, which I don't even main anymore. Hello, big whale. Bonk. Oh no! I took so much damage! Okay. Get rid of you. You are not necessary here. You're not... Okay, you are doing Station Rage. Pop the field generator. Dragon Killer. And... Second Dragon Killer. Wait for him to dock, and then we'll jump on that. Carapace. There we go. Alright, let's take out one of these before the other one can get near it. Okay, cool. There we go. Got that done. I think there's going to be another wave of Vanu. Oh, he has to disable our field generator first. It's going to shoot a big laser or something. I do love the music for Leviathan. It's so good. Or not Leviathan, Bismarck. So here's his laser. It's gonna knock out the field generator. That's fine. I think there's a wave of Vanu, and then we gotta do the Dragon Killers again. Yeah, here we go. Yep. Hey, get out of here. Stand right here. I think sometimes he does knockback here, so I should be careful. Just drop arm's length just to be safe. Thunderhead, is this the knockback? No. Here we go. Now Dragon Killers. He's gonna try and disable them, but I am faster than he is. Let's see if we can one-cycle this. Should be able to. Although, to be fair, I'm used to doing this with DPS and not... There we go. 350, not bad. Thank you, Shadow Self. Cool, we got that. Let's get our Wondrous Tale stamp. We're looking... Alright, that's not bad placement. We definitely have 3 out of 9. If we get perfect luck, we can get 3 rows. If we get them in the right 2, the bottom 2, and then the diagonal 2 between our chocobo and sandwich. But I'm not holding out hope for that. Okay, let's see, what else do I have to do? May as well open this and turn those in. Toss out that. I've done my Dome and Enclave. Done my hunts. I guess we could go start. Let's oh, I can't even pop back yet. Let's go to Radzahan. And I can start the next series of Manderville quests. Go talk to Deleon. Probably won't finish him today, but... Deleon is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Oh, goody. I think after these ones I'll be caught up. When 6.55 drops, we get the last set. Nona, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandahild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater hull, and he's concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Pupu's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The Inspector and the others are staying in the dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Alright, Deleon. What sort of conspiracy organization is at fault for this, Deleon? Please enlighten us. Kama. Is this doors? That's doors. Here we go. "'Tis horrible misfortune, calamitous even. Poor Master Pupu has fallen gravely ill." Oh, poor Pupu. He's so bluish-green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? Suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garmald. Pupu is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? Nashu? No. Nashu? Nashu, bad! No, down Nashu! Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the Inspector himself can attest. Good gods, Nashu! You'll blow our host's domicile to pieces! Put them away! I love not you won't injure Pupu. You'll just damage the home. If I may, when I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Pupu's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xeno-Man hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. I forgot how much I love Brandahild. I love him so much. He's so much better than Hildebrand. I have it. Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection, and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! 'Tis just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Then ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering, exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the cachapa which wander Saltwind's welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent! That sounds like a job for Nona. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Works' extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well. Nashu, Delion, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandahild, you're such an expert on all things Thavnair. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. His pixel monocle is so good. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Yeah, no sweat. Then let us not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer. Seems we have a job to do. For the discussion of the abduction, we'll have to wait. Yeah, Delion, who do you think did it? I want to know. This is a whodunit, so... Alright. Let's hop out over to Saltwind's Welcome, which I believe is... like... here? Yeah, okay. Swing up to Yedlimod. But, like, I got my Wyvern. Might seem boring, but, like, I did a lot of grinding to get it, so, like, I want to show it off. I don't understand how people can only use, like, one mount. There we go. Easy. And then we go to the Great Work. So used to Thavnair being at the bottom of the list. Alright. What's up, Inspector? Ah, Nona. I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Then I must put my keen inspector's sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. I think dank shrooms are an entirely different thing. Uh, damp. The word is damp shroom. And you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. "'Tis close, my friends. We're getting closer and closer, even as we speak." See, Hildebrand is like, right, of course. To cure this cold, we need to get Master Poo-Poo super high. And then he'll fly above the cold. Only the dankest of shrooms will do. I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell, if you're interested. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. Oh my god, he is a drug dealer. This is a drug deal. Is it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. In all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildebrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. Have more of my Y3K. Get out of here, cheese dude. Cheese-smelling dude. Stop following Nacho. It's weird. Alright. Time to purchase some medicinals. Or get ambushed. If we're gonna get mugged, it would be here. Just outside of the Great Work, all alone, standing in a circle. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here is the damp shroom, as promised. Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course, of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil? 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, and I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. Nashu, how fare we for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. Ah, and this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? Oh, why did I see this coming? I have an orchestrion roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent my last savings on Return to Oblivion. No, you're not. I'm not giving you 1 million gil. I'm not giving you 1/7 of my money. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Poo-Poo's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing. Ah, Radiant Host. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. They're British now. Rods at Han, City Guard, at your service. We'd received reports of this man's questionable activities and been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you at was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But, thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you are welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yes, very much so. That is very, magnanimous of you. Sick. Illicit stolen goods. Bah! You think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? That bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was. Purchased the trading consortium when the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour. The father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hannish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hoody are. Nor do anyone know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary problems. Transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely, to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Thanks, the cops. Oh, that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. Oh, Hildebrand. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandehild, shall we? Oh, the perfume dries. This scented hill. Oh, hey, Lugay. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Oh, goodness. I love that he's still just ahead. Alright, well, I mean, let's go to Radzenhan and turn in this giant tortoise liver. And then I think we'll probably stop there for today. Go to Kama. Nope, not Murray's Mehane. Mahane? I think it's probably Mehan? Mehana? Inspector Hildebrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poopoo outside, that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. I can't decide how robotic he should be. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us, and we can commence the treatment. I love that little flying saucer. I really hope I get one after this. After this quest series. Yay! Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Just really quickly trying to remember what Poopa sounds like. Master Poo-Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. 'Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so very welcoming. Ha! You are our dear friend now, Master Poo-Poo. 'Tis our pleasure to help. Hey, Delion, do you want to tell us? Also, fucking Nashu Stalker has just got 2 branches. And it will be my pleasure to harm. We need to just... Next time we fight this guy, we gotta just, like, fully destroy the head. He's like a zombie. No! Brandihill, don't. Don't you dare. Okay, yes. Throw something in the way, like last time. That's fine. I refuse to let him attempt to sacrifice himself. I'll not fall for the same trick twice. No. Oh god, no. Oh, it's all doodles. Oh, okay, this is good. He's learning. Kind of. Is that a goblin? Yeah, it is. What? Where? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I guess you're a Manderville, you can just do that. Thonk? Oh no, okay. Fucking basketball? I mean, sure. Yeah, anything can happen at this point. He'll be fine. Impudent worms, taste my full power! Do it, Nashu. Half-court shot. Yes! Yes! All your training! Is she gonna get, Is it gonna fall right in his mouth? I really hope that's where this is going. Oh no! Oh, bounced off the rim! Alley-oop it. Alley-oop it! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! These are the best quests of all time. Not again! Ah, but we didn't destroy his head, so he's gonna come back. Sorry, Team Rocket. Team Rocket-propelled skull. God, bouncing off the rim was so fucking, like, disheartening. I was genuinely, like, so upset. You took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand. Somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ha ha ha! A fine jest. But I assure you I am without a doubt an Uldan-born Mandeville of terrestrial Huron stock. He's Hildebrand, agent of Enquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. 'Tis time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. The Charlians. Okay, no, that's fair. They would do that. I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials. No, again, you're right at the start, and then you just devolve into wrong. I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. The Charlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loporits don't count. While Master DeLeon's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please, forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend. I, too, sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We'll leave for Charlian immediately. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thank you for the 1700 gil. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it there for now. Let's see. Andu is streaming. We could raid Andu. So thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out. It's been fun. I will be live on Friday. For some more Persona, Friday at 1. I will see you all then. Otherwise, keep an eye on my Twitter, or any of my other socials, Blue Sky, and Threads. Check out what I'm doing. I'll post my schedule on Sundays. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday. Let me get the raid for Andrew prepping. And I will see you later. Thanks everyone for coming and swinging by. Bye everyone.